I was just getting ready to go to sleep, and then this happens. What's up, guys? This is Jake with TN Tactical coming at you with another one of our weekly news videos. I wish I could bring you good news, but unfortunately, that's not the case. We've been covering the ATF involvement with the force reset triggers over the past few months, and we have another update. I'm sure you've already heard, but in case you haven't, the ATF has sent out letters to all FFLs saying that some force reset triggers, some, are now going to be classified as machine guns. Surprise, surprise. Let's get right into it real quick here. So this is coming from thetruthaboutguns.com. This layer just came out tonight. Real smooth of the ATF, putting this out late at night at like 10 p.m. Eastern time on a Thursday night. Come on now. Alfonso Hughes, ATF's Assistant Director for Enforcement Programs and Services, and George Lawler, whatever his name is, ATF's Assistant Director of Field Operations, have issued an open letter to all federal firearms licensees regarding force reset triggers, notifying them that some of them are now officially considered firearms and machine guns under the National Firearms Act and the Gun Control Act. The Federal Firearms Regulator claimed that some FRT devices allow a firearm to automatically expel more than one shot with a single continuous pull of the trigger, end quote. If you guys recall, the ATF has also been going around taking FRTs from different gun shops and even from places like Rare Breed themselves. I know Tommy Triggers had an issue with that, where they just came around and took all their inventory for no reason, without any kind of court order or any law in the books to do so. So the ATF is doing it again. They are taking the next step, as we could expect. They have released the actual letter here. And here's what it says. ATF recently examined devices commonly known as force reset triggers and has determined that some of them are firearms and machine guns as defined in the National Firearms Act and machine guns as defined in the Gun Control Act. These particular FRTs are being marketed as replacement triggers for AR-type firearms, unlike traditional triggers and binary triggers, sometimes referred to as generally as FRTs. The subject FRTs do not require shooters to pull and then subsequently release the trigger to fire a second shot. Instead, these FRTs utilize the firing cycle to eliminate the need for the shooter to release the trigger before a second shot is fired. By contrast, some of the aftermarket triggers have similar components but also incorporate a disconnector or a similar feature to ensure that the trigger must be released before a second shot may be fired and may not be machine guns. Both the NFA and GCA regulate machine guns defined under blah, 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 that they're saying, don't forget, it's supposed to be by a single function of the trigger. And it's not a single function of the trigger that's causing more than one round to get expelled. The trigger gets pulled, that's one function, bullet fires. The trigger gets reset, your finger comes off the trigger, right? No bullets coming out or anything. And then you pull the trigger again. That's two functions, okay? That's it. Two functions, not one. But the big scary part is that down here near the bottom, based on the ATF's determination that the FRTs that function as described above are machine guns or the NFA and GCA, ATF intends to take appropriate remedial action with respect to sellers and possessors of these devices. Current possessors of these devices are encouraged to contact the ATF for further guidance on how they may divest possession. They want you to give them up. If you are uncertain whether the device you possess is a machine gun as defined by the GCA and NFA, please contact your local ATF field office. I'm sure they want you, please, to contact them and let them know you have one. Just saying. So, what do you guys think? I mean, this just came out, and I was just in the middle of editing another video, but I had to cover this real quick and push it out tonight. It's ridiculous. I can't say I like it. It's pretty bad. They have no court order. They have not even a law in the books or anything. They're going about doing their own thing, and it's a joke. So, just wanted to get this out to you real quick. Hope you appreciate it. If you do, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Don't tell me if you have one or not. I don't want to know. But if you do, maybe talk to a lawyer, see what they think, and have a nice day. Sleep well.